Sai Ram. Recently, I published a video on what is Maya, and more than helping people understand what is Maya, I think it confused people, possibly because I did not communicate properly in my excitement, and therefore this follow-up video, it's like the homework that you have to do when you don't do your classwork well. Let's take the three prominent questions that kept cropping up. Okay, I saw your video, but what exactly is Maya? If Maya is such a terrible thing, bad thing, why did God create Maya? How to overcome Maya? Maya is something unreal which appears as real. The classic example is that of a mirage in a desert. It appears like water, but there isn't anything there. Scientifically, any object that appears blue because it absorbs all other colors in the spectrum except blue, which means this cloth is reflecting the blue light out and therefore it's appearing blue. So therefore it is exactly not blue, but yet it appears blue and we call it blue. The other example is that of the stars in a night sky. You know, these stars are thousands of light years away. 1 light year is the distance that light travels in 1 year, which is a huge amount. Now, when a star is 1000 light years away, the light from that star left the star 1000 years ago, which means I am seeing the star as it existed 1000 years ago. So now when I see it, is the star existing there or is it not there? Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba has given a new dimension to the definition of Maya. He says that it is not just something unreal which appears as real, it is also that which is real which appears to us as unreal. He says, Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya, meaning Brahman is truth and the Jagat, that is the world, is an illusion. But for us, the world appears real, right? And Brahman? What is Brahman? The second question that comes is, if Maya is such a deluding and evil thing, why did God create Maya? Well, let me answer this with another question. We create movies of all sorts. We create tragedies, comedies, action movie, even horror movies. Horror is something we don't like in real life. Tragedy is something we don't like in real life. And yet we create such movies. Why? For entertainment. You know something? A movie becomes entertainment only because we know that it is not true. Therein is the secret of Maya also. Maya is just for entertainment. Maya helps us enjoy the world. It gives us the pleasures and pains. It gives us the tragedies, the comedies and the horrors of life. And we can enjoy that only when we know that it's all an illusion. Just like we enjoy the movie. And so when we ask God, why did you make Maya? God will ask us, why do you create movies? For entertainment. And then we come to the final question, how to overcome Maya? Actually, in the previous video, I tried to explain this only using some sleeping stunts, but there is a secret. It is based on a story, a Chinnakatha that Swami often narrates. It is about Raja Janaka. Now, Raja Janaka once, while sitting in his open court, dozed off. And when he dozed off, he had a dream wherein he was very poor, emaciated, he was being hunted down by his enemies, he was in a very precarious and dangerous situation and his neck was about to be chopped off, he was very hungry and he was in great suffering. When he suddenly woke up and he found that he's in the darbar, he's surrounded by riches, he's surrounded by wealth, he's having his wife beside him, people are fanning him, everybody is there to dote on him. And so he began to ask the question, Idi Nijama, Adi Nijama. Is this real or is that real? Meaning, what he is experiencing now, is it real or what he experienced a few moments back, is that real? And he began to ask everybody this question, so much so that the people thought that he had gone mad. It is at this point in time that the Rajaguru Vashishta is summoned and he asks him, Idi Nijama, Adi Nijama. Is this true or is that true? Sage Vashishta smiles and tells him, O king, neither is true. The one who witnessed both of them, he alone is true. And King Janaka is elated and he is enlightened. Whether we are in the waking state or in the dream state, we identify ourselves with the senses and the mind and perceive everything. That is when we are too engrossed in this movie of life that we forget that it's an illusion. To know that it is Maya and an illusion, to know that the pains and pleasures, the travails, the joys, the victories, everything in life is just an illusion, a passing illusion, I need to perceive it at a level that is higher than the senses and the mind. And that level is the level from which I perceive when the senses and the mind are switched off. That is in deep sleep state. In deep sleep state, I don't get dreams. And yet when I wake up in the morning, I tell that I had a lovely sleep. Who is this I that enjoyed the sleep when the senses and the mind were switched off? That I is my real self that perceives beyond the level of senses and the mind. And Swami tells us, discover that I, find out who that I is. And when you find out who that I is, and when you relate yourself to that I, then this I will never fool you. You will never get fooled by the Maya of the world. And Maya then becomes what it is meant for our entertainment as we spend some time on this ephemeral and temporal earth. Thank you for being such a patient audience. Thank you for giving me so much feedback that helps me keep improving. In order to ensure that you keep doing what you're doing and I keep doing what I'm doing, please subscribe below and hit on the bell icon so that you get notified whenever a new video is uploaded. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.